I don't know what in the Ben and Jerry's is going on in this world, but stupid just doesn't get this level of stupid with this particular story. And of course, I'm referring to the story, the situation. You're not going to believe it. We're going to keep this relatively short, so I know you guys got things to do. But I do want to talk about this situation and the individual that you see on my screen. But before I start to be disparaging about this individual, let me give you guys the fair usage so you'll know what you're getting into. You might find my content controversial or offensive. The information is coming from credible sources, and this one is coming from cbsnews.com. So thank you for the article. This commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And now I'm going to talk about this woman and why would I crack on her looks? Why would I crack on this Ben and Jerry's tie-dye shirt that she has on? And you know, ice cream is also a very unhealthy thing to eat. It causes a lot of mucus and stuff like that in your body. And it looks like this woman is full of mucus. She looks like one of those little mucus monsters. Like she damn near looks like the Mucinex monster, let alone a mucus monster. I don't know why this woman is shaped like that, but I'm going to tell you. It's got to be a hard knock life out here for us. And here's what I naturally thought. Before we even get into the story, I'm going to tell y'all, and if I could be real and just say this, y'all going to think I'm crazy for saying this. I thought most women believed that men would sleep with anything and everything, right? Men are dogs. If you give a man a chance to get some sex, he'll take it. He don't care what it looked like, where it's been, who's had it, how ripped up it is. As long as it's got a pulse, he'll take it, right? That's the way most men are. Ain't that right, ladies? Why would I bring that up? Because then I look at this situation, and this woman is not the most unattractive person I've ever seen. She's not. She's pretty big unattractive woman, but I've seen worse. We've definitely seen worse. Let me not do that. Y'all can just go back and look on the channel and see some of the some of the thumbnails of some of those people that I've posted on my channel that look worse than her. But here's the crazy part. What this woman stole these children for confuses me, because I just can't imagine a person being that damn desperate that you can't fulfill your needs with a consenting grown male adult, knowing that most men will sleep with anything and everything. Even some of the most unattractive women on a scale of 1 to 10, if they were about a 0.5, can still get a man that try to holler at them. Ladies, am I right or am I wrong? Let me tell y'all why I say all of this, why I'm cracking on her. Police have arrested this woman suspected of an attempted kidnapping and approaching middle school and high school age children in Berkeley, according to the department by way of Thursday. The first 2 incidents, and there were 4 incidents in total that they estimate. The first 2 incidents happened on August the 29th at about 5:30 p.m. This woman, looking wider than the damn thumbnail, the suspect twice approached a 14-year-old boy, 2 times, working in his front yard in the 2200 block of Jefferson Avenue near Alston Way, and attempted to shake his hand. About a half hour later, the suspect approached a 13-year-old girl walking in the area of Alston Way and McKinley Avenue, about 4 blocks east of the first incident. On September the 14th, the suspect approached a 15-year-old boy in the area of Alston Way and Grant Street, so around the same area, and a block west of the previous incident, and attempted to entice him towards her vehicle. 6 days later, at around 5:30 p.m., this woman, and I use that term loosely, this woman approached the suspect A 12-year-old boy riding his scooter. He's riding a scooter, ma'am, in the area of Sacramento Street and Addison Street, about 2 blocks west of the first incident. Investigators credited information from an alert witness in determining the suspect's identity, and on September the 30th, an arrest warrant was issued for 36-year-old Berkeley resident Dominique. I have her last name. Let me see if I get it up. You can see all of these things are around the same area. This individual's name is, let me see if I can I refresh this? I need her last name. I thought I had it here. Hold on. I could have swore I had her last name. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Dominique Walker. I do. I don't know why my pictures are acting up today. Hold on. Can I get them up here? Nope. Maybe I can drag it onto the screen. How about that? There we go. So maybe my pictures won't work. A little bit of a glitch. That is Dominique Walker, 36 years old. That's a hard-ass 36 years. They arrested her for attempted kidnapping and 3 counts of annoying / molesting a child. I didn't even know annoying a child was a crime, but I'm glad it is. So fine, I'm with that. On Wednesday, officers arrested the suspect as she was driving in the area of North Berkeley BART station. Police said in an initial news release about the incident, 2 more victims have come forward. So this is this bride's MO. Her mission objective is to get her an underage child. I will never understand this. I will never be okay with this. And I think people that would do stuff like this are the worst people ever. That's just as bad as attempting to murder or abuse a baby. Robbing a child of their innocence. Do you guys agree with that? Isn't that disgusting? Let alone thinking about Ben and Jerry ice cream. I don't even want no more damn ice cream, let alone Ben and Jerry's. I'm not going to even support it just because Ben and Jerry apparently gave this woman a t-shirt. They had to custom make this damn t-shirt. You see how big she is? Good Lord, man. She don't even fit on my damn screen properly. Let me give you guys the fair usage before I get kicked off of YouTube. Let's go. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. And here's what I want you guys to think about. If you guys would do me a favor and please click that thumbs up. We want to have 1 thumb up for everybody watching. So if you would, please click that thumbs up. And let me explain something, because I know some people are going to get in their feelings. Some people are going to say, Jay is always harping on black folks and their looks. Jay is always talking about overweight people, even though Jay is a little overweight himself. Jay is always trying to disparage people's looks. No, and here's what you need to understand about me. I don't just disparage law-abiding citizens. That ain't what I do. I don't just see a regular person like him doing their job and I just go cracking on him for no reason. It's not what I do. I don't just go look at my neighbor and then just go making jokes about their looks. It's not what I do. Here's the difference. What if it were one of your kids? I want y'all to think about this. Imagine this not being a woman. What if this was a man? And y'all got y'all 13-year-old girl out there doing some work in the yard and a 36-year-old man. Psst, psst. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Sorry. It's not the time to be joking. No lives were lost here. Maybe we can laugh a little bit. But imagine if a man Was out in the car, was psst, psst, come here, talking to your 13-year-old child, 12-year-old child. How would y'all feel if a man did that and it'd be dudes trying to do that? R. Kelly, Chicago. Woo. Excuse me. Coming up to people's schools trying to holler at the kids, right? What's the difference between a man trying to do that to your daughter as opposed to a woman who probably has 13 different communicable diseases in between her lap, in between her greasy thighs, that she's just itching and scratching and smelling bad, probably, that she's just looking to put on some innocent child that can't defend themselves against being abused and molested by this big-ass 36-year-old heathen. Should we be a little more sensitive? Just because we shouldn't be disparaging people? I'd say, screw that. That's not really what I want to say, but I got to keep it low PG-13. But personally, if you mess with kids, I think all bets are off at that point. Period. I'm not threatening violence towards her. I'm just saying she can get these jokes. Calm the hell down. Let's go.
Been filed against a woman suspected in a series of attempted kidnappings in Berkeley. Detectives arrested Dominique Walker near the North Berkeley BART station Wednesday. They believe the 36-year-old is behind a string of 4 attempted kidnappings going back to August. The victims, 3 boys and a girl, ranged in age from 12 to 15 years old.
There's the potential that there could possibly be more victims. We don't know at this time. They've been contacting the witnesses, talking with the parents, talking with the juveniles that were involved.
Right now, Walker is charged with 1 attempted kidnapping involving the most recent case. Investigators say she tried to lure a 12-year-old boy into her car. The other case is still under investigation.
In the East Bay, Berkeley police have arrested a woman who they believe is behind a series of kidnapping attempts dating back to August. Crown 4's Gail Ong has that story.
Police say Wednesday morning the suspect was arrested after she was found driving in the area around here at the North Berkeley BART station. Berkeley police say 36-year-old Dominique Walker is suspected of attempted kidnappings that were reported in August and September. Here's a map of where the incidents happened. Police say on August 29th, around 5:30 p.m., Walker approached a 14-year-old boy twice while working in his front yard in the area of Alston Way and Jefferson Ave.
The first case started with the female suspect trying to just talk to the young boy, shake his hand and just kind of talk to him. It was like very slow. He ended up leaving.
About 30 minutes later, police say Walker then approached a 13-year-old girl walking in the area of Alston Way and McKinley Ave. On September 14th, around 6:10 p.m., police say the suspect approached a 15-year-old boy in the area of Alston Way and Grant Street.
The suspect actually tried to get the young boy to get into her vehicle.
Police say the last reported incident took place on September 20th around 5:30 p.m., where the suspect approached a 12-year-old boy riding his scooter near Sacramento Street and Addison Street.
This is a very scary event for all parents and for all children involved and for the community in general.
Officer Jessica Perry with the Berkeley Police Department says tips from witnesses helped detectives identify Walker and obtain an arrest warrant on suspicion of attempted kidnapping and 3 counts of annoying and molesting a child. Officer Perry says the victims were not physically hurt.
They ran home, they ran away, they ran and told their parents, who called and notified the police department. And that's what we ask you to do in any of these types of situations.
In Berkeley, Gail Ong, Crown 4 News.
At 6, a Berkeley woman is accused of trying to kidnap 3 teenagers and a child. Police say they arrested 36-year-old Dominique Walker yesterday after searching for her for weeks. Officers say she approached or tried to lure children between the ages of 12 and 15 into her car in 4 separate cases between late August and September 20th. Investigators say key information from a witness was able to help officers confirm her identity.
We have somebody in the chat who asked, do y'all think that she was trying to sell these babies for traffic or keep for herself or both? Somebody called it. Somebody in the chat said that she looks slow. And if you ask me, this woman looks slower than a bottle of molasses. I honestly don't believe, in my humble opinion, I don't believe that this woman is smart enough to market children on the black market. Like, this woman literally looks like she might get ran over by a car. She looks so damn slow trying to cross a street. This woman looks slower than a bottle of molasses that's been frozen in time. She just don't look all there. And that shirt looked like I can almost guarantee you this woman had on that shirt for the past 9 days straight. Out there trying to steal some kid's virginity. And she didn't even care where she got it from, man. Like, girls, boys, she don't care. And it's just, that's disgusting, man. Like, damn, like, kids, your mindset, it's scary. And people like this can't be reformed. And acts like this cannot be treated lightly. Let me say that again. Acts like this cannot be treated lightly. Because as soon as they get out, they haven't learned anything. They're going to perform this behavior again, and they're just going to be more slick about how they try to disguise it, hide it, and manipulate. I think that this absolutely should be handled with a heavy hand of law, and we shouldn't take things like this lightly at all. But like I said, I hope I can draw some attention to stories like this, and I hope that you guys will join in and share and blow these stories up. These are the type of stories, just like her weight, that need to blow up, right? Need to be as big as the numbers on the scale if you stood her on a scale. But nonetheless, man, I thank you guys so much for listening with an open mind and an open heart, and to the jokes, because everybody that hurts and abuses children and tries to take advantage of them, so the least they could do is get these jokes, man. Spread awareness and let's get justice for real, all right? My heart to yours. I love you all. AFC, have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. We'll see you guys on the next story, all right? Peace.